Hey guys, Randy Birdsong from Headhunters TV and the Raven Project. We're out here in Missouri today shooting a little bit, and I want to talk to you guys about something that we set on every one of our rifle scopes whenever we're shooting. Some of you may or may not know about it, but it's the zero stop on an adjustable turret scope like this right here. This is the Frontier 30 side focus, and we shoot an adjustable turret scope whenever we're shooting mainly for long range. And basically what we're doing on the zero stop is we're going to set a baseline of, today we're going to be lining it up at 100 yards, and that's going to be where we want our zero stop to be, is at 100 yards. And then we're going to run the dope chart out to 1,000 yards. And basically what that's going to allow us to do is it's going to allow us to pop up the adjustable turret, spin to the right MOA for the yardage, and lock it back down, shoot an animal, shoot a target, and when we get done, we're going to be able to pop it back and go right back to where our zero was, which is going to be 100 yards, and it's going to have a stopping point there. You know, a lot of scopes out there don't have a zero stop on their turret, and you can really get messed up if you spin past that stopping point. So that's going to keep our zero exactly where we're going to know it's going to be at zero. So to do this, super simple, guys. All you got to do is just, these caps have got 3 Allen headed set screws. We're going to loosen those up, and we're going to pop this cap off here, and that's going to allow us to get into the zero stop and to be able to adjust to 0 to 100 with our elevation. So once you get under the cap, there's 3 more Allen screws. We're going to loosen those up, and then at that point we're just going to line up at 100 yards, and we want to be dead on at 100 yards. That's where we want our zero stop to be at, because that's where we're going to run our dope chart off of. So we're going to adjust until we're on. Once you're on, guys, all you have to do right here is your zero stop has got a rotate marker on it as far as an arrow. It tells you which way to rotate it, and you're going to rotate that until it actually stops. So you can see it's a hard stop. Once you hit that hard stop, all we're going to do at that point, guys, is just lock these Allen heads back down, and we're going to put our cap back on. And this is very important right here. When you put your cap back on, you want to make sure that you get that cap to 0. You can see it's got your hash marks for your MOA, but get that 0, line it up with the line right here on the bottom of your turret, and you're going to lock that in with these 3 set screws. And once you do that, I'll show you why we do it and what it's going to allow you to do. Get those locked in. Okay, now we're at 0. You can see that right here by these lining up. And basically what that's going to allow us to do is it's going to allow us to get our dope chart, and say we're going to dial to a 10 MOA. So I'm going to crank that around there to 10. I'm going to lock it down. I'm going to take my shot. Once I get done with that, I can go right back to 0, and I can't go past that point. It won't let me pass that point. So I know whenever I crank that back, lock it back on 0, I'm right back dead on at 100 yards. Very, very simple to do, guys. A lot of guys out there probably already know how to do it. Some may not. But if you don't, that is how you set a 0 on or a zero stop on one of these Hawke scopes. And I think that you'll have a lot better luck long range shooting now by doing that.